Hi, everyone. It's quite windy here. I feel a little bit sorry for the roofers up there. They're really flapping in the breeze. The wind just suddenly picked up, and things are flying off the roof and blowing across, the whole parking lot and everything. This morning I found this really interesting news that Edinburgh Castle was placed on lockdown on the 15th after a group of eco-freaks smashed through the glass containing the Stone of Destiny, which is the Stone of Scone, which is the coronation stone, in an attention-seeking stunt. Protesters from the campaign group, "This is rigged," tried to smash through the protective glass box surrounding the legendary stone, causing the major Scottish tourist attraction to partly close. The relic weighs nearly 20 tons, played a key role in the king's coronation, seeing a team of 6 transporting in and out of the Great Hall in Westminster. So there's quite a bit of damage on this. The protesters from the campaign group tried to break into the glass container holding the Stone of Destiny, and they left all of these smash marks, look like bullet holes actually, and all in the glass. The Stone of Destiny was returned to England for the first time in more than a quarter of a century during the King's coronation in May. And Edinburgh Castle was placed on lockdown today after this group of eco-freaks smashed through the glass containing the Stone of Destiny. The activists claimed to have spray-painted the words "Is Tresa Tuathna Tignema," Gaelic for "the people are mightier than a lord," on the glass, alongside the logo of protest group "This is Rigged." The group said the incident echoed the history of the Stone of Destiny, which was repatriated from Westminster Abbey to Scotland by a group of University of Glasgow students 700 years after the stone was stolen in the War of Independence, or the Wars of Independence. Glasgow students John Madden and Catriona Roberts said that they smashed into the case to demand immediate action. This is Rigged issued 2 demands: that supermarkets reduce the price of baby products by a quarter, and that the Scottish government fully funds a community food hub per every 500 households, providing 3 meals a day to anyone who needs them. It cited the right to food, which is part of the International Covenant on Social, Cultural, and Economic Rights, part of the International Bill of Human Rights. In a statement, the group said, "Food is a human right. Hunger is a political choice. The times we live in are defined by crisis, by instability, and greed," and that's for sure. The Stone of Destiny is the ancient symbol of Scotland's monarchy, also referred to as the Stone of Scone. It has been used for centuries in the inauguration, the coronation of Scotland's kings. Seen as a sacred object, its earliest origins are now unknown. It has been stored in the Great Hall of Edinburgh Castle since 1996. Back in 1296, King Edward I of England seized the stone from the Scots. And, the English invaded Scotland and captured their coronation stone and had it built into a new throne at Westminster Abbey. From then on, it has been in the coronation ceremonies of the monarchs of England and Great Britain. And that's part of the history of it. So we are already facing crisis to every basic human need: housing, energy, and food, leaving us massively unprepared and under-resourced for the impacts of climate breakdown. Well, they're actually causing this climate crisis. But food is revolutionary. Community is a necessity. When our crops are failing, our water sources dry up, and the land on which we live is decimated, the real revolutionary thing is to take collective responsibility and stand with one another. Joe Madden, 21, and Catriona Roberts, 21, who smashed the case, are both students in Glasgow. And then it says, a Police Scotland spokesperson told Mail Online around 10:45, A Police Scotland spokesman told the Mail Online around 10:45 a.m. on Wednesday, November 15th, we were called to a report of a small protest within Edinburgh Castle. Officers attended, and 2 women aged 20 and 24 years and a 20-year-old man were arrested in connection with damage caused. Inquiries are ongoing. A spokesperson for Historic Environment Scotland, HES, said, we can confirm that there was a small disturbance in the Crown Room at the Edinburgh Castle earlier today, and police were called to the scene. So, that's where the Scottish crown jewels are kept, or in Edinburgh Castle. They have the sword and the crown and the scepter and the orb and all of that. That's the Scottish crown jewels. In the Stone of Scone, also known as Jacob's Pillow Stone or Jacob's Pillar, was said to have been taken from Jerusalem and brought to Scotland and continued to be used, and oil was poured upon it for the king's anointing. The castle remains open, however, we have temporarily closed the Crown Room and royal apartments. Earlier this year, protesters from the group disrupted the men's elite race at the Cycling World Championships by gluing themselves to the road. The action disturbed the race for 50 minutes and left cyclists unable to carry on. We live in such a, the era of the selfie where everybody is so focused on themselves. Do you honestly think that it's your right to glue yourself not only to the road, but, they just throw all of this soup and paint and all of this stuff on, irreplaceable pieces of artwork. They've smashed statues and just done damage to the art world. Usually the painting is protected by glass, but this is just not right. You don't act like a complete royal heathen, and it's not your right to smash things. You need to have respect. So, this is a society we live in. What good did it do to damage the glass? It really looks like when you see somebody fire a gun at glass and it leaves the circular marks. Well, I guess these were, hammer marks. So, I don't think that it printed all of it, but I don't know if you can see this picture. It's black and white, but you can see the marks I'm talking about. So it did some damage to the glass, but I don't think they were able to reach the stone. I think that they may have used hammers. So that's the story of what went on at the castle, and I don't think any of the other crown jewels were disturbed or anything, but obviously these protesters are seeing the truth about the coronation stone, and they're protesting because they can see that this king is involved in the World Economic Forum and the globalist intention for the one world government, one world religion, with the Sanhedrin as the world judges Supreme Court eventually. That's what their goal is, and that's what these Sanhedrin members say that are self-appointed. So anyway, this is really interesting that this happened and that they would be so brazen as to try to, you know, hammer their way into that glass case. Well, anyway, this is an interesting story. Thought I'd share it. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. I'll talk to you in the next video. It's crazy what's going on in our world. Like, subscribe, and share. Please support my channel. It's paypal.me/KKROCOCO. And if you want to donate by mail, it's Kimberly K. Ballard, P.O. Box 246, Niwot, Niwot, Colorado, 80544. Colorado is CO. So, also, if you want to read about the King of Kings and his coronation and everything about the king, it's in my book, The Almond Tree, Aaron's Rod, the Messiah, King of Israel, by olivepresspublisher.com. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy your day. And hopefully I won't be in this high wind for too long. All right, I'll see ya.